Good morning. Welcome to our new YouTube channel, Echo One Airsoft Group. My name's Don Weatherall, aka Striker.
Myself, Daniel Jackson, aka Preacher.
Welcome to the channel. This is going to be our first video for the new team. We have not done live videos for quite some time now, due to the pandemic and other things going on. Weather's a bit miserable today, otherwise we would be doing this video outside and doing a proper test of the items that we're about to show. So let's get straight into it. First of all, have you ever wondered what the difference is between a WE G17 Gen 5 and is it a Tokyo Marui G23?
G22.
G22, I was wondering, I made it one better.
G23 is just a little bit smaller, it's similar to a 19.
Okay, you learn something new every day. So, I'm just about to turn around. And we have, in this lovely new Lushambao holster that I managed to get from Amazon at a reasonable price.
It's a Safari Land clone, everybody.
Yeah, and it does the job. Obviously, from release. Just here. Light bearing facility, flip it round. Belt mounted holster. So that's that.
I'll tell you, I was a little bit surprised that it actually accommodates an NX200 tactical torch.
It does, it is really good. So let's just show. This actually arrived yesterday, I believe. This is a WE Gen 5 Glock 17, all in tan, because you may remember that some of the original G17s, the Gen 4s and Gen 3s, came with a tan lower and a black upper side. So now they've changed that around. Obviously, tactical torch doesn't come with it. That's the Pro NX200. Fits nicely on that.
Very nice.
So difference is slightly heavier, slightly different cutout at the front.
Will you turn it around for me so we can get a nice little look at the front?
Okay.
That's it. Interesting.
Sounds like this will need one of those rotating things that you can show stuff on.
Oh, that's true.
Like that.
We don't do that kind of routine here.
No. Double
We're human being.
ambidextrous slide release.
Nice.
Proof is in the pudding. Yes, there is gas in there at the moment. 1, 2.
Very tasty.
And then we'll go to the back. Standard grip, but you may have noticed at the front there's no longer finger grooves, but it's all textured, except Gen 3 and Gen 4 WE Glock 17 mags, or even Glock 18 mags. I'm sorry, we can't say Glock, can we, for trademark reasons.
Oh, we don't care.
And we have a flared magwell with a cutout, which makes reloads a lot easier. So, as I said, there's no BBs in the mag. Just for our friends out there. Very snappy, very loud. Also, what we failed to mention is that the mag release is more defined.
That's much
So
better.
you don't struggle with mag dumping, etc. The internals have gone back to the black valve.
Yeah, that
the
was
Gen
one of
4s used to be green.
Some of them used to be
Slightly
green.
green?
Yeah, some of them used to be green, some of them used to be black, some of them... I think you could actually change them as well, couldn't you?
Yeah. So that is the WE G17. We would actually do a shooting test, but the weather's piss poor at the moment in Dagenham, where we are.
It's piss poor everywhere in London at the moment.
So that is a brief rundown on the WE G17 Gen 5.
Lovely, jubbly. Is there anything else you're going to be showing us?
There is another toy that I bought recently, and I've been told by a friend of mine that's also an airsofter. His name's Nathan. Big shout out to Nathan. Obviously, you may not see the video, but there we go. But I bought myself a new toy. I treated myself.
Show us.
Apparently, it's one of the hardest ones to get hold of. So here we have my new baby, the Crytek
Hey,
Chris Vector Tan and Black Edition.
very tasty indeed. Look at that.
Little bit of humour there. It has Mainly polymer build, very strong, very sturdy. Stock, folds forward, little click, come on hand it. It is quite heavy, so I wouldn't suggest running around with it all day one-handed. Put that back off. The butt pad is also extendable. Defiance licensed front and rear flip up sights. Metallic round. You may have noticed the extended battery cap.
That's very nice.
Which also has the vector marking on it. This is where you access your gearbox. Obviously, there's your magwell. I've added a couple of extra rails and so rail, which pops open like that.
We haven't heard that in a while.
To close your dust cover, just flip it down. Now this does have a battery in it, but no ammunition in the magazine. Here's the magazine. Also,
Vector marked.
This is a 95 round mid cap. And bearing in mind that this also has single 2 round burst of fully auto fire, comes in useful. You don't need high cap mags. That completes the picture. You can take a look at the vector markings on it. There's a V everywhere. As if it's saying up yours.
You can see, you come a bit closer, you can see there's the crisp marking on the front. V right near the barrel, so that's crazy. Hello.
The little Kraken mark in there. Individual serial number. That is a non-functioning bolt release. Mag release is there. Nice and easy. Rapid transition. I'll get Dan to try that later, see if he can do it properly. Now, as I said before, this doesn't have any BBs in it, but it does have a battery in it.
Show us what it does.
Is in the pistol grip, hence the extended battery cap, because there's not a lot of room in there. One of the issues with all of these PPW close quarters weapons, battery space. So if you get a small enough battery, which is roughly
about that size, I'd say
a couple of inches.
Yeah,
that's what she said. Sorry, a little bit of humour there. So, as I said before,
as long as it goes in, you're absolutely fine.
This has a 3-stage setup.
3-stage setup, did you just say?
3-stage setup.
Sound like you said shut up.
I have hay fever, I'm a little bit ill.
Yeah.
But
fire selector. It's now
safety is there. That's now in fire mode. This would be on single shot. Now make sure you listen.
Let's just step back a bit so I can just say I can see you trigger at the same time. Lovely.
Now that was single shot, but double tapping the trigger. This is 2 round burst. Very loud. A little bit of vibration that you can feel through the actual pistol rifle itself, because it's basically a submachine gun. And we flick it forward, make sure it goes all the way forward, because you do sometimes get issues with the fire selector, which puts you on. Oh, there we go, it's getting stuck on 2 round. This is what I say, there is issues with the fire selector. That's better. You have to make sure it clicks in every time.
Or make sure you go back to single shot before cycling it through.
But also, once you put in, hear that defined click. I'll bring it closer to the camera. So yeah, there's a little bit of an issue with the trigger, but it can be fixed, it can be sorted. There we go.
That's tasty.
Straight through. You skip the 2 round burst.
And then
back on safety.
And it cancels it out. Lovely.
So that is the Crytek Crisp Vector. Apart from the issue with the fire selector, but then again, this is a brand new AEG, so it might take a little bit of time to bed in, but they do tell you about that.
That's true.
So that's my my latest collection. As I say, we would normally do a live fire test, but the weather is pants.
We do have our boxes inside for the time being, which I think we'll keep a hold of.
We also recently purchased, well, I purchased a few extra bits and pieces that we'll be doing videos on later. I have a Cyma MP5 Riz.
Yeah, seen that. It's nice.
I have a Cyma combat shotgun,
Ooh.
which is very tasty. I also had a friend of mine build a L119A2 out of a G&G M4, but now I've stripped it back because I like the traditional style M4, bit more room for real estate, etc. etc. What else did we buy? G&G.
And you got a couple of LMGs as well, haven't
Yep,
you?
G&G
Which we'll go through at some point.
in black. We also have a Crytek LMG, and we now have in our little arsenal, up the arsenal.
Red Army.
We have a G&G Full Metal Predator.
Tasty.
Very nice, rapid fire. We have the G&G ARP9. Obviously polymer body, but again, rapid fire. And we also have the ARP556. Full metal body. Each of them comes with a 3-round burst feature, traditional G&G, new MOSFET style. I think that's about it. Oh, and my Glock 18 pistol with extended mags. Yeah, haters are going to hate.
Haters are definitely going to hate. We don't care that, do we?
But yeah, so this is that's it for our first video. I'm sure that my friend
Senor Preacher
will want to do a video a little bit later on. But for me, Striker, I'd say have a great day, folks. Thank you.